I still don't have to present my ID.
Technically, by law, you don't have to present your ID.
Thank you for stating that.
And search my car without reasonable probable cause.
You know it's not what?
A federal crime to record your guys' screen.
I would like to identify.
I do not have to. I have not committed a crime. What was my crime? Please tell me the charge that I committed.
Charge 214. Can you come to my 20?
Please tell me the crime that I committed.
I wanted to have a proper conversation with you to let you know that I can't catch people that are doing 80.
Where does it state in the law that you're allowed to go over the speed limit unless it's an emergency? Please tell me the NRS code that states that, or the DMV codes and traffic laws that state that you can do that.
Okay, but look.
No, please say that to me. I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right. Do you know what my Fifth Amendment right is?
No, I don't. Tell me.
Okay, you're an officer of the law. Fifth Amendment right states that when I invoke that, whatever charge or crime you're committing me of, you have to go ahead and state that and show it to me therein.
Okay.
So please tell me the NRS code that states that you're allowed to go faster than 65 unless it is an emergency.
Trying to enforce public safety because my radar was flashing 75, 78, 79. So somebody up there is speeding. And 9 times out of 10, when they're speeding, they're making unsafe lane changes, right?
Okay, you were way behind me, ma'am. I saw you long ago, and you came really quick up on me, and kept going faster.
Maybe because you were doing my cruise control set at 70.
Ma'am, I have a breathalyzer, okay? It records everything, okay? So it records my speed. I stay at 65. I use my cruise control.
Okay, so I'm glad that you do your speed limit and all that, but I'm just trying to let you know that my radar is flashing 78.
Okay. So again, tell me please.
You can get me from 147.
Please tell me what crime I committed, or what you're charging me with.
You haven't committed any
so
crime.
then I do not have to give you my ID or identify myself because I have not committed a crime. No, I do not. I have not committed a crime, and I'm not under arrest. It states it in the law. It's my constitutional right.
For my safety, if I ask you, first off, I just wanted to have a conversation with you, letting you know. Instead of having a conversation at 65 mile an hour, that my radar was flashing, I was trying to catch somebody up there, right? Okay? That's my God-given right to protect the safety of the community. When somebody's doing 80 up there, they're normally zigzagging out of traffic. That makes it unsafe for a 92-year-old grandma. And I don't like that because my mother drives these roads, okay? And if I can't get around you, because there was a silver vehicle over here in front of me in the HOV lane.
Because they were going the speed limit.
Perhaps. Right, but so
if someone was going 70 and your radar was going off, they obviously would have went past me and you would have been able to see that. But you were behind me for quite a bit. So please explain to me how it is that if your radar went off past 70 and no one's passing me, that you detected that.
Well, I'm just detected. My radar detected.
That's okay. Fine. Your equipment, your radar device detected it.
So you're on paper?
Am I on paper?
Yeah.
As far as what, parole or probation? I do not have to identify myself. I don't. I have not committed a crime.
I don't think you have any Fourth Amendment rights if you're on paper.
I don't have to disclose anything, and if you really want to go down that road, no, I'm not on probation or parole, just to satisfy your need to go ahead and pry information from me. I have the right to drive on public roadways in the U.S. without any infringement upon me or a papers check.
I just wanted to have a conversation with you.
And I'm just letting you know that you're an officer of the law and you're supposed to uphold it, so you shouldn't be speeding or tailgating. If I tailgated you, you would have pulled me over immediately.
But you had no idea what I was doing.
If you really had an emergency, the second you got around me, you would have took off to go get that person, but you didn't.
No, because I felt like I owed you an explanation.
Okay, what's more important, giving me an explanation or protecting the roads and safety as you're so stating you're trying to uphold?
Oh, and by the way, Van Ellen.
That's fine.
And my P number is 483 for the record.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, but we're just waiting on Sergeant.
No, that's fine. Sergeant can come out. Not a problem.
So he can give you some further education as well.
Further education, ma'am. I've been researching law and all the rights that I have, and the thing is that officers don't like it when people know the law.
This is the tragedy. Because I just wanted to give you an explanation rather than to do it at 65 mile an hour.
Then that was your choice to do it.
And you're not even receptive.
The fact is that you're pulling me over to have a conversation, and now you're having your sergeant come out because I won't identify myself for your safety. But obviously, if you had a concern for your safety, you would be either holding me at gunpoint, or you wouldn't have approached my window. You would have backed up and went to your vehicle by now and waited for your supervisor if you were really that concerned for your safety. So explain to me how it is that you're still concerned for your safety if you're still standing there having a conversation with me. And I'm being very eloquent. I'm not cursing. I'm not being rude. I'm just stating my rights.
And I'm all for that, you know, but, and that's the tragedy, you know, because you're not even receptive to a conversation.
Because of the fact that I tried to state to you that you don't have the right to speed. I'm tired of seeing these officers go speeding, and then someone goes ahead and does the same speed as them, and then they get pulled over. That's entrapment. That's not right. You're supposed to uphold the law. You took an oath. You're supposed to know the law on top of that. So when I ask for what NRS code or violation that I went ahead and committed or infraction, you're supposed to, as an officer of the law, state that. That's supposed to be your knowledge. You're supposed to know it. And the fact that you can't give me one is very concerning. I mean, I don't understand it. Are cops allowed to speed? If she truly had an incident, she would have left. But yet, for her safety, she needs to identify me. And now, her supervisor is here to go ahead and speak to me about whatever it is that he needs to speak to me, because I refuse to present my identity, even though I am not being charged with the crime. I have not committed a crime, and I am not under arrest. And it looks like the sergeant's name is K. Kelly, from what I can see. And now I have a third deputy because of the fact that I refuse to identify myself. So as you can see, officers of the law are trying to go ahead and use the legal tactics. And it's sad that she still cannot present me with the NRS code or statute or state law stating that I did something wrong, to make me have to present my identification. Because as she stated, she's not writing me a ticket.
Hello, Sergeant Kelly, Highway Patrol. How are you doing today?
I've been better. A little bit upset at the fact that your officer is stating the claims that she's stating. It's very unprofessional and upsetting that an officer of the law can't give me the NRS code that apparently I'm violating, but then she tells me I have not committed a crime or a charge, so I do not have to identify myself. And if she really felt that concerned for her safety, she would have stepped away from my window and she would have backed up and waited until you, her supervisor, came to assess the situation. Obviously, she's still standing there having a full conversation with me for 8 minutes. She obviously does not have a concern for her safety. She just wants to do a papers check, because I know when you run the ID, it goes into the database and it shows that I had an interaction with law enforcement. And I'm not having that on my record, so I do not have to declare my identity because I have not committed a crime. I'm not under arrest.
All right. You're right. You're not under arrest at the moment, but you were detained.
She never stated that, officer.
All right. Anytime an emergency vehicle stops you, you are detained. Okay, just so you know. All right. You may not be under arrest, but you are detained at that moment.
But I still do not have to present my ID. I still do not have to present my ID.
Technically, by law, you don't have to present your ID.
Thank you for stating that.
But by law, you do have to provide your name.
No, I do not.
Okay, I'm not.
That's preventing identity. That's giving it.
I'm not going to argue with you. After speaking with her, you're free to go at the moment.
Okay.
But for future reference, you do have to state your name.
Okay, and for future reference, you need to advise your officer that just because she's a law enforcement official, if I had tailgated her the way she tailgated me, you guys would have pulled me over in a heartbeat.
I'm not going to argue. I wasn't there. I didn't see that.
Okay.
After speaking with her, you're free to go.
Can I have your badge number, please?
214.
Okay. I'll be making a formal complaint since you do not want to go ahead and reprimand your officer for the fact that she was driving unsafely.
What I do with my officer is a personnel matter, which is not public record. just so you know.
And like I said, I will go to your superiors, but thank you. I know I'm free to go. I'm just stating for the record that I will be making a formal complaint because you refuse to go ahead and let your officer know that she does not have the authority to tailgate or to speed unless it is an emergency.
Okay, I'm not going to debate any of that with
That's
you.
fine. I'll go on my merry way. You have a nice day, officer.
Use the shoulder here to get up to speed, merge over once there. Just be careful, okay?
Yep.
Would you identify yourself if an officer could not immediately explain the legal basis for the stop? This encounter raises questions involving the Fourth Amendment, which protects against unreasonable searches and seizures. The Fifth Amendment, often associated with protection against compelled self-incrimination, and Nevada's identification requirements during lawful detentions. From the officer's perspective, the stop was connected to a public safety concern and a traffic investigation. From the driver's perspective, the issue was whether reasonable suspicion and a legal duty to identify had been clearly established. The key legal question is not simply whether identification was requested, but under what authority it was requested.
If they got cameras out here and all that, he is not guilty of anything.
Okay.
That's fine. No, yeah. What are you trying to do right now?
What's that?
What are you trying to do right now?
I'm telling you, you realize your vehicle don't have front plate on it.
Am I driving this right now? Is this a traffic stop?
No, it's not illegal. It's not a traffic stop.
So, what are you doing?
Okay, buddy, get your camera on me.
Yeah, it's on.
Once again, the business is closed. You're sitting here, so we're checking out who's on the property.
Right.
Okay?
Okay, are we doing anything wrong? What are we doing wrong?
We run your plate. We tell you you don't have a front plate. Okay?
Okay.
Okay? If you want to flip police off when they drive by you, that's your choice. Okay?
Yeah, I will, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, Family Dollar's not going to appreciate you doing it while their employee is still in the parking lot.
What, are you really going to go through the whole ordeal to contact Family Dollar and say that there's two people after hours in a parking lot? You know, I used to sit in the Meehan's parking lot all the time whenever I worked there, after fucking hours talking to my buddies. Was there ever an issue? Cops driving by all the time.
Why are you cursing? Why are you getting upset?
Because two cops pull into this parking lot just for me doing this. I have every right to do whatever I want with this.
You're wrong, because he's a trainee and he told me there's two people in the parking lot after hours. So we came back to find out why two people were here.
That's fine. I'm giving you the reason.
Okay.
I had his truck. He was sitting in my car until I picked him, or until I brought his truck back.
Okay.
What else do you want to know?
Okay, now time out. Think about it. Somebody breaks in the store, right?
What are we doing?
Hold on. And we didn't see two cars here. We didn't check them out.
And by the way, our cameras are on also back.
That's fine. No, yeah, that's fine.
Maybe we wouldn't know who it was. We're seeing who you are. You're like, you getting mad? Like, we're not here to like press you, okay?
No, I know you're
It's
not.
not like that, okay?
No.
So you don't have to get agitated.
I didn't get agitated. You, I said that.
We're not here to like sit here and just bust your ass, right? We're just trying to make sure, like, let's say somebody breaks in right now, and you two are the last known here. Okay, so we made contact with you, and you guys are leaving. So then you guys aren't culprits, so we can look for somebody else. That's literally all it is.
Okay, so go look for criminals that are fucking speeding 15, 20 miles per hour through town and pulling a kid for going 7 miles per hour over. What the fuck is your guys' deal?
Okay, I didn't pull nobody over going 7 miles.
Yeah, you did earlier today. I guess I heard you did. Yep,
Chief Good was working.
I heard you did.
Bud,
That's pretty stupid.
today, what time, buddy? Smart guy.
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask Tia
That car
Peterson.
right there did.
You're gonna have to ask Tia Peterson.
That car right there did. That's a lie, because I didn't come on till 4 o'clock.
Okay. All right.
all right,
You're
buddy.
gonna have to ask Tia Peterson about that.
I don't have to ask anybody about anything.
Mm-hmm.
You're just here. Let me say this. You're just sitting here trying to agitate us
I'm
because
not
you have
agitating.
nothing better to do.
No, I have something better to do. I'm
We
gonna
have
go home,
legal
take a shower,
rights
and
to check you guys out.
That's
We
fine.
have legal rights to tell you your car is in violation, okay, bud?
Yeah. Okay,
All
bud.
right? You're sitting here trying to tell me I did something I didn't do. We have everything recorded that proves I didn't work till 4. I made one traffic stop tonight.
Okay.
That was on a vehicle with red
Am
and
I
blue
detained
lights
right
on
now?
it.
Am I detained right now?
What's that?
Am I?
You can
So
leave, buddy.
I'm free to go. Okay, let's go.
You want to ride?
Yep, let's go.
Don't forget to get your license plate on your car. This is your warning.
Okay.
Okay, buddy. Oh, you're going? Okay.
No, I'm not. I gotta start my car. It's a
okay.
piece of shit.
Okay.
Yep. You guys have a nice night.
Oh, we will.
I bet you will. You remember this car?
I don't have to remember it.
What's up? I don't have a problem with you. I have past history with him. I don't like him. Fuck him.
What's your name, bud?
Huh?
What did I do to you?
I don't have to give you my name. What?
Actually, you know what you do. But go ahead, bud.
What I'm saying is, right?
Why don't you like me? Keep it on me.
Am I detained?
Keep it on me. No.
Okay.
But you won't tell me
No,
why you don't
I
like
want
me.
to. I'm not talking to you. I'm
See?
talking to him.
Right there, buddy. You're trying to get me agitated. It's not going to work. Jiminy Christmas.
Jiminy Christmas. I'm talking to him, not you. Quit trying to burst in. He wants to talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. If I don't want to talk to him, I would leave.
He talks to you.
That is fine, but don't interrupt. If he wants to talk to me, That's fine. I'm sorry. What?
So what I'm just saying is, right? Somebody just come, like any officer, right? They just come up to you and talk to you. I get you have past history, but you don't have to be like, oh, I get why you would be frustrated. Totally get it. We're just trying to make sure, let's say something happens, right? And they're like, well, our employee was here last, so they're going to be on him, right? And the reason why he was saying there's 2 employees here and he's here after hours, so if something happens, it doesn't come back on him.
I get that, yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out why you're so upset, and I see you have past history. Okay, I get that. I'm going to let you be, but I'm just saying, not everyone.
Then ask him what the past issue is.
I don't have to answer that.
See, that's the thing.
You've pulled me over so many times whenever I was a juvenile
for what,
and
man?
searched my car without reasonable probable cause. Just that you were going to sick your dog on me, Nico? Nico? You're going to sick Nico on me?
No, I was not. See, now you're just trying to give me that shit.
Pull up. If I gave you my name, you could pull up those records and see that you did pull me over. Whenever I was 16,
I pulled you over,
because
buddy.
I didn't have ambers in my blinkers.
You just said I threatened to sick Nico on you.
No, I did not. I did not threaten anything.
That's what you just said I did.
I did not threaten anything.
Is that what you just said?
I did not threaten anything.
You said that I threatened to sick Nico on you.
You told me I would go to jail if I did not let you search my vehicle, and if the dog found anything, I would go to jail. Whenever I was 16 years old, I had no choice but to say yes, search my fucking vehicle.
That's a lie.
No, it is not.
Yes, you know why?
If I took video recordings of all that shit whenever I was younger, I would have you ask for something.
Because everything me and Nico did, how old are you now?
I don't have to tell you that.
I'm trying to figure out how many years ago this was, bud.
I don't have to. I'll give you this. 4
years ago.
4 years ago.
So, okay. And your shirt was 4 years ago.
I am.
Okay.
I'm not brain dead.
Okay, bud.
I'm just saying.
You got my plates. You can look me up. This car is registered to me, but I don't have to tell you my name. If you want.
I don't care who you are.
Then why'd you ask my name then earlier?
You took this to a total different level, and then so I said, okay, well, just tell me what your problem is with me, and then nope, you want to go right back to no, I'm not gonna tell you that. That don't make sense, bud. That don't make sense.
No, you don't make it. You don't know.
Well, we're gonna get out of here.
I want you to watch that video, okay?
Yeah.
And listen to you.
No, I'm just gonna show this to people and make them realize how swell of a cop you are.
If an officer approaches you in a private parking lot and asks questions, are you legally required to cooperate? This encounter raises issues involving the Fourth Amendment, which protects against unreasonable seizures, the distinction between a consensual encounter and an investigative detention under Terry v. Ohio, and when identification may lawfully be requested. From the officer's perspective, checking vehicles after business hours may help investigate potential criminal activity and protect property. From the citizen's perspective, the central concern is whether the officers had sufficient legal justification to extend the encounter or request identifying information. The legal analysis depends not only on what was asked, but on whether the interaction remained voluntary or became a detention under constitutional standards.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. I get
the screen. So 5 officers came over and put me in handcuffs, requested my ID, and told me I was breaking a federal law by recording that screen. And then I asked for all their names and badge numbers, and they refused. And they just took off. Very disrespectful, very unprofessional. Like I said, it was all over something's legal. Open view doctrine is for everybody, not just you guys. You guys can look in people's cars. You guys can do whatever you want like that. Anything in the view of the public, you can see. That's why you guys can close your screens. So I have a video here, if you'd like to see it. I gotta go down. You can hold it. My hand's a little shaky. Did it start?
I've never actually seen one of these phones before.
Oh yeah, it's a flip. It's bad. $2,000 phone, man. It's ridiculous, yeah. Oh, you're touching it, sorry. My neighbor also recorded it too, if you need a different angle. Like I said, we just try to keep an eye on our community.
Can I help you, man? Got McDonald's? I need a cup of coffee. I'd like a cup of coffee.
I mean, why you ask for my...
You just asked if you could help me.
And then why ask?
That doesn't help you.
I wasn't being disrespectful, I was just, being funny. Hey, mamas. I absolutely know it's not a federal thing, too.
You know it's not what?
A federal crime to record your guys' screen. He tried to tell me it was a federal crime.
Yes, sir. Sure, I just did. Okay. So you gotta delete it? No, I would not. Okay.
Any update on what we're doing moving forward here?
It clearly states something that's legal. They're detaining us here.
Do you have an ID on you? No, I don't.
Is this all part of it?
No. This one would be, and we can go back and forth on this one.
Was that the car?
Yes.
The one that you just showed? No, then you walk over to this one.
You're right. That's the one that they got mad because I looked at all of them, and as soon as I was saying they didn't like me taking pictures of the car, which I don't understand because you guys got body cams. You record everything, dude. Every corner you go to, something's being recorded. This is like my neighbor's got a ring bell. He's recording us right now. Everything is recorded.
No, I definitely.
I don't understand why police officers still have a problem.
I'd like a cup of coffee. You just asked if you could help.
I just
I
want to
think
go.
it's right here. The line. You see the line?
Yeah.
And that doesn't help me.
No. Damn it. I just wanted to go.
Up forward a little
fast
bit.
forward. Is there a way to fast forward?
Let me see. There we go. Now you can go through it.
There you go. That's what I was looking for.
So that's why this needs to be done so that we can educate everybody here, not just the citizens.
Oh, which deputy was it?
They would not identify.
No,
which I want to
describe the deputy that.
He had a beard and his hat all the way down like this, and he's got a beard, just a little, maybe a little shorter than me. He's the one who put his hands on me and put me in cuffs. And it seemed like he tried to tell me I was interfering, tried to tell me I was breaking a federal law.
Yes, sir. Sure, I just did. So you gotta delete it? No, I would not.
Okay.
So I would like all their names, badge numbers. I would like a copy of the video,
So all that.
and I would like to make formal complaints.
Okay. So as far as
That's a civil rights violation, telling me that I'm not allowed.
I'm just trying to explain to you the process. Okay. So you can do one of two different things. You can handwrite out a complaint.
I'm dyslexic. I have problems.
Okay.
So
There's
I have
also
ADA problems.
So I can just take it verbally,
Thank
or you can go. We have online where you can
I would
generate
never
it.
do that.
Across these three encounters, the decisive issue was never who spoke louder. It was whether officers could clearly identify the legal basis for the stop, the detention, or the demand for identification. Video 1 earns the citizen a C for raising valid authority questions but misstating several constitutional rules, while police receive a C- for an unclear basis and inconsistent ID explanation. Video 2 gives the citizen a C- for correctly confirming he was free to leave, but unnecessarily prolonging a consensual encounter. Officers earn a B- for clarifying he was not detained, despite argumentative conduct. Video 3 gives the citizen a B for documenting, requesting supervisors, and using the complaint process, while the original officers receive an incomplete pending evidence, and the supervisors a B for reviewing the footage. The practical solution is simple. Record without interfering, ask, "Am I detained?" remain factually precise, and move disputed conduct into a written complaint. Select the video now appearing on screen, then continue through the ID Refusal Pro library for more evidence-based police encounter analysis.